On behalf of the Microtek family, I welcome you with all my heart. I would like to show you a demo of e-rickshaw battery charger. We are often asked that how is our e-rickshaw battery charger better than any other battery charger in the market? So we thought that instead of telling you about the features of our e-rickshaw battery charger, let's present it through a live demonstration. As you can see that we have set up a live demo kit which has a power analyzer with two separate e-rickshaw chargers connected to it. In charger 1, we have connected Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger TC4816Q, that is a 48 volt and 16 ampere e-rickshaw charger. In charger 2, we have connected another brand's e-rickshaw battery charger of 48 volt and 15 ampere. This power analyzer enables us to observe different input parameters like input current, voltage, power factor as well as frequency. This power analyzer also shows the DC voltage and DC current. We have also used a voltage variac device in this demo kit through which we can increase or decrease the input voltage and observe its reading on the power analyzer. Since this is a 48 volt demo setup, we are using 4 e-rickshaw batteries of our brand Microtek Power in this demo kit. So let's begin the demo. As you know that the standard input voltage in India is 220 volt. So let's set up the input voltage to 220 volt through this voltage variac and compare these two e-rickshaw battery chargers' performances. Here's charger 1, and we know that Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger has been connected in this slot. There is an on-off switch at the front of this charger, so let's switch it to on position. Now at 220 volt, you can see that Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger's input power factor is 0.9 and the input current is 4.5 ampere. Power factor 0.97 means that it consumes very less power and also saves electricity. At this time, the battery's DC voltage is at 55.4 volt and it's charging the battery at 16.7 ampere current. Charging at 16 ampere means that the battery will charge quickly. That's why we have named our Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger as turbocharger. Now, in the same way, let's check the working of charger 2 at 220 volt. Charger 2 has another brand's e-rickshaw battery charger connected to it. And as you can see, it doesn't have any on-off switch. Now, at 220 volt, this e-rickshaw battery charger's input power factor is 0.6 and the input current is 6.6 ampere. It means it consumes more power, due to which electricity usage will be high. Just now you saw that Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger's power factor at 220 volt was 0.97 with input current of only 4.5 ampere and output current of 16.7 ampere, whereas the other brand's charger's power factor at 220 volts was 0.65 with input current of 6.6 ampere and output current of 15.4 ampere. We can conclude that the other brand's charger is giving less current output with more input current consumption. It means it is consuming more power to charge the e-rickshaw batteries. More power consumption leads to increase in electricity bills. This is one of the major differences between Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger and other brands' e-rickshaw battery chargers. We all know that at several places, the input voltages vary, due to which many a times the e-rickshaw chargers are not able to charge the batteries properly. So, considering this is an important need, we have designed our chargers to work in such conditions. Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger has a working range from 90 volt to 300 volt. This means the low cut is below 90 volt and the high cut is above 300 volt. On the other hand, other e-rickshaw battery chargers have a limited working range from 170 volt to 300 volt. So they are unable to charge the battery at a low voltage. But Microtek's e-rickshaw battery charger is exceptionally successful in all parts of India, where the voltage dips even as low as 90 volt. So let's see this in the demo as well. When we set the input voltage to 130 volt, we can see that Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger maintains the power factor of 0.99 and charges the battery at a constant 8 ampere. But at the same 130 volt input voltage, you can see that the other brand's e-rickshaw battery chargers input power factor drops to 0.5 and the battery current drops to 0 ampere, which means that the battery charging has stopped. If we drop the input voltage to 90 volt, then also Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger's power factor is maintained at 0.99 and the battery is being constantly charged at 9 ampere. Let me show you the performance of Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger at high voltage of 260 volt as well. After setting the input voltage at 260 volt, the input power factor of Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger is 0.95, which means it is consuming very less power and saving electricity. And now, we will compare the performance of Charger 2 at 260 volt. At 260 volt, the input power factor is 0.6, which means it is comparatively consuming a lot of electricity to charge the battery. We saw that Microtek Charger performs at the low voltage of 90 volt to a high voltage of 300 volt, whereas the other brand charger stops working at 130 volt only. We now understand that the other brand's charger can't charge the e-rickshaw battery at all. Moreover, with less power factor, it will consume more electricity and inflate the electricity bills. In addition to this, Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger TC4816Q has multiple features and benefits. Let me tell you about a few of them. Discharged battery pickup capability. Many a times when we ride the e-rickshaw for a longer duration, the battery voltage goes down till 6.25 volt. It means the batteries are fully discharged. In this situation, the other brand chargers can't revive the batteries, whereas the Microtek charger is capable of reviving a battery from as low as 6.25 volt. Battery voltage equalization. Some chargers are not able to charge the cells in the batteries equally, due to which the battery is not able to perform well in the e-rickshaw and it leads to low mileage, and it also affects the battery life. In order to prevent these losses, Microtek's e-rickshaw battery charger has the battery voltage equalization feature that helps to maintain all the cells of the batteries at the same voltage level. In normal charging mode, the overall boost battery voltage is generally 15 volt, but individual cells' voltage levels may drift due to various reasons. For example, in a 6-cell, that is a 12-volt battery, if one cell is less efficient in normal boost charging to a final battery voltage of 15 volt, that is 2.5 volt per cell, then that one cell might only reach 2.4 volt, while other 5 cells charge up to 2.52 volt per cell. Hence, one cell is unable to get fully charged. So, an equalizing charge balances the voltage of cells of the individual batteries, which are connected in series by a controlled charging to a higher charge voltage, that is 16 volt for 12 volt battery or 64 volt for 48 volt battery bank. In e-rickshaw battery charger TC4816Q, equalization charge is controlled by microcontroller through a multi-stage charging algorithm which controls the charging and equalization process based on the state of charge of the battery bank, which prevents overcharging and water loss of the batteries. These features of our e-rickshaw battery charger benefit the users in completely eliminating the reason of undercharging, sulfation, acid stratification, and improve the cyclic performance of the battery, giving extra mileage and improving the life of the batteries. Generator compatible. This charger will also work on generator in case of a power failure. Do you know that you will recover the cost of this charger and it will be free for you in just 15 months? How? Average per day electricity saved by Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger as compared to other chargers is 1.5 units. electricity saving in 15 months, that is 456 days into 1.5 units per day, comes out to 684 units. It means approximately total savings by Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger will be 684 units into rupees 8 per unit, and that will come out as rupees 5,472. We have witnessed through this live demo that Microtek e-rickshaw battery charger is the best e-rickshaw charger you can trust as compared to other brands. If you want to know more in details about Microtek e-rickshaw battery chargers, then kindly give us a missed call on 9711 666 444. Our customer care executive will call you back and assist you with all your queries. Thank you for your valuable time and support. It will be our pleasure to welcome you to the Microtek family.